Hello, church. Welcome to the pastor's update for Wednesday, June 17th. A couple news and notes things to start this one. You're aware, I think, that we will continue to practice the virtual church services through the month of June, and then continue to engage the evaluation process as July comes, and we'll see how things are playing out. But I will be having Barb Grandstaff send out a brief survey asking people who may feel ready to come back to meet in the sanctuary here where I'm sitting for some type of physical meeting, worship, to see where people are, see how many people might be ready to do that as we entertain this. So be looking for that. Please do respond. We'll try to keep it very simple. We just want to get a sense of how many people are ready. But we're going to take that sort of slow still. We're not in a rush, as we're seeing sort of cases spiking in various places, all that stuff. So we're going to keep going the way we are on that. Some of you may know that we had our first of 6 conversations on race here. The first one was last night, Tuesday. Some 48 people came into the sanctuary here to engage powerful, challenging conversation. I'm so thankful that we had this chance. And in the lead up to doing it, I mentioned how we are recording these conversations, and I did record it, but it didn't really translate too well. It had a lot of lag. It's hard to hear people. So I think what I'm going to do is offer, maybe I'll record something, sort of a trimmed down version that kind of gets the nuts and bolts and gives you access to the materials, to the videos, that sort of thing. And the conversation is just a little hard to do, maintaining privacy and all that. So I'm going to do the best I can there, but just if you're looking for that, it might be a day or two while I can put that together. So we will be putting it up, though. It might be password protected, depending on what I am able to include and incorporate. So anyway, that's just sort of an update on that. And all of this, from pandemic to the racial conversation, the protests, all of it is happening, in our world right now. It's really asked us into such a profound place, to be as a church. It's asking us to really step forward, I think, and become maybe something we haven't been for a while, or just to lean into our faith and the meaning of it and the calling of it in new ways. And I hope that as we continue to do that, that you will find your own sense of voice and your own sense of permission to do it in the ways that challenge you. Because I recognize that not everyone's going to want to be kind of in the difficult conversations right now, even though I think that's important. Certainly not everyone wants to get out and protest. Some people may feel quite differently about what's going on, and yet still be faithful and motivated to impart meaningful change. So I want to say that in this time of being the church, that's what I'm about, and that's what we're trying to work toward as a church, to make room for the various ways that we can step into our faith, to lean into justice and the practice of the walk with Jesus in ways that are more connected, that are more outwardly expressed, that are made visible and not just internalized. So, wow, this has been such an intense few months, hasn't it? It's really called out so much from us. So, thank you for those of you who have been so expressive already. Kind of coming out and speaking your heart and your mind, your appreciation of who we are as a church and what we're doing. And then also thank you for the ones who continue to challenge and kind of continue to nudge me and the whole community here to kind of keep walking with Jesus. It's what we're always trying to do, isn't it? It's what we're always trying to do. And we just seek to do it in ways that are ever more sort of outside of the comfort zones. So that's our work. And it really is, it's a lot, it's challenging, we know that, but it's also so worth it. And I'm excited to be on this journey with you. So thanks for staying with me. Thank you for your focus and attention over these last few months. I know it's been difficult. I really look forward to seeing you again in different ways when that's possible. But until that day, may you know a connection that goes across these waves. May you feel the love of a community that's greater than each one of us individually and makes us greater. And may we continue to lean into a faith that seeks to walk and work in the world in the ways that Jesus shows us. So there's a blessing that I found this week that's given me a lot of solace going through all these things. It's by Jan Richardson. It's from her book, The Cure for Sorrow. It's called God of the Living. When the wall between the worlds is too firm, too close, when it seems all solidity and sharp edges, when every morning you wake as if flattened against it, its forbidding presence fairly pressing the breath from you all over again. Then may you be given a glimpse of how weak the wall and how strong what stirs on the other side, breathing with you and blessing you still, forever bound to you, but freeing you into this living, into this world, so much wider than you ever knew. Amen.